Some of you may know, some of you may not know, but there's probably no one better to give my little background than my older brother, Raji Shakir, who actually was the reason I joined PHC at that tender age. Back then, there were no PVs, there was only mini minors, under 11s. So being 5 years old, you can imagine how much time I spent on the bench. But even in those times, you learn things by watching others. When I was asked to do this speech, the first thing that came to my mind was I did not want to stand up here and lecture because I do not like to be lectured. I wanted to instead share some of my experiences, give you some food for thought, and possibly some advice you can take along the way. I also picked up some things in my young coaching career, namely from Coach Wade and Coach Steady Eddie, as we like to call him. And the thing I speak about is interaction, engagement. So what I'm going to try to do, to keep you awake at least, is to give you a little bit of engagement so that we can get through this a little bit quicker. What I would like to do, first of all, is a bit of trivia for my awardees. I have with me some prizes in the true zebra fashion, of course, black and white through and through. What I would like to know, and I'll give it to the awardees first, but if they can't answer, I'll open the floor because I know some of you want to get your hands on these goodies. Who can tell me when PHC moved from Hamilton into Warwick, what were the main two teams, and I say main because I'm not fully schooled in the details, the two teams that made up the current PHC as we know today? Raise your hand. Mr. Mean. Say again? Very close, very close. If there's no one else, I will give it to you for that, and I'll give you the real name. Anyone else? There was actually Pembroke Juniors and Key West Rangers. So come on up, you're our first recipient. I tried to get some things I thought you all may need in your future education. Number one, a coffee cup. If you don't drink coffee now, trust me, you will. Recipient will be receiving $1,800 towards books for the Bermuda College. She is pursuing, I said she, because I knew that we did have a female recipient a few years ago, but this year the female is definitely well represented here tonight. So she will be pursuing a degree in early childhood education. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Zoe Smith. No check yet.
Good evening, everybody. I picked the career path of early childhood education because I feel like in Bermuda it starts with our young people, and I'm looking forward to contributing to our education system here, and I want to thank PHC for this opportunity as well. Thank you.
Next recipient will be receiving $4,000 towards tuition at South Gloucester and Stroud College. She, once again, is pursuing a degree in child psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Sudan Furman.
Good evening, everybody. I chose child psychology because, like Zoe, I do believe that it starts with the young people, and I would like to make a difference before it's too late. So that's basically why I chose it. So thank you, PHC Foundation, for giving me this opportunity.
Moving right along, our next recipient will be receiving $4,000 towards tuition at Episcopal High School. She intends to go on to a career in forensic psychology. Ms. Kelly Lesberry.
I would like to say thank you very much for this opportunity to further my education, and thanks to my mom and dad.
$4,000 towards tuition at the University of Salford, pursuing a degree in music, Mr. Aiden Peets. Good evening.
I'm part of PHC Majorettes and Drum Corps. It may not be a football team, but it's a team nevertheless. And I chose my career path in music because I love to share it, and it's just such a beautiful art to share with other people, to make them happy, and for them to take part. And I'd just like to say thanks to everyone and my mom as well.
Our next recipient will be receiving $4,000 towards tuition at the Royal Alexander and Albert Prep School. He intends to go on to a career in law and politics. Mr. Dion Lodge.
I just want to thank PHC for giving me the opportunity to finish my studies abroad. Thank you. I haven't really decided, but just looking at some of my family members that are in law, it looked like a very interesting trade.
Academy, pursuing a career in sports management, concentrating in track and field and soccer, Mr. Rashay Williams.
I just want to thank PHC Foundation for giving me this opportunity to go abroad, and thank you to all my coaches for helping me get this far. My mama, because she's just pushing me and to excel. So thank you.
Our next recipient will be receiving the Catlin Award, receiving $4,000 towards tuition at Elmira College, pursuing a degree in education with a concentration in English and physical education. Mr. Trey Mean.
Evening. Mine isn't going to be as well said, but I'd like to start my shout outs. My #1 fan, Mr. Chandemir, my sister Zuri, my aunt and uncle, Mr. Beard, my boy, Mr. Coy, good daddy, the PHC family as well as the foundation. And I honestly just want to say thank you for all the support from everybody. Because without that, honestly, I wouldn't be able to have all the passion and motivation I have today. So I want to say thank you again. And the reason why I chose the path that I've chosen is being not just a soccer player, but an athlete has given me a more respect and a wider range of sports in general. And it's just fun to see different sports and how people feel the same way I feel about sports. So thank you again.
Last but not least, the PHC Foundation Scholarship Award. Receiving $10,000 over 2 years towards tuition at Old Dominion University, pursuing a degree in orthopedic medicine, Mr. Shaquem Oldboy.
Evening. I first off like to thank God for everything that He has given me. Secondly, I'd like to thank my parents, Suzette and Michael Oldboy, the PHC Foundation, Axel, and all these sponsors. I want to pursue this opportunity, this career in orthopedic surgery, because I just have a greater act for like looking after people health-wise and how they recover after injuries and stuff like that. So I have a big thing with that, especially as my brother got injured and how he recovered after that. So yeah, that's my goal.
Very well for the future of Bermuda. You guys, in your comments on the spot, represented yourselves extremely well, and it makes me so proud to be a Bermudian, not just to exaggerate that cliche, but really when I see young people like yourselves demonstrating the kind of character and obviously the sacrifice, the commitment, the dedication that it has taken for you to excel, to even be considered worthy of such scholarship awards and helping you to continue your tertiary education. It looks like we're going to be very well served with regard to doctors, with regard to lawyers and politicians, with regard to sports enthusiasts, child development and social services, and the like. So, you know, what PHC is doing is a great thing. And now PHC also knows that being a team player, a member of this organization, is more than just bragging about the island's greatest infrastructure, vision, etc., etc. Because you could have all of the infrastructure and all of the commitment you might want in maintaining the infrastructure, but without the level of commitment by you as members and friends of PHC, you don't really have a club. The club is actually you, the human resources that make it all happen in the endeavor of what it is you do to serve your communities. And that collective effort starts with the power of one, and from the power of one multiplied by the power of many, you have something that is completely unbeatable as an entity in doing what you feel is in the best interest of giving back to your community. I would also like to acknowledge Coach Omar. I think you are a wonderful orator. Your examples and your salient advice and your challenges, etc., I think is indicative of the kind of vision that PHC has in leading by example as a community club. I would say in closing that the government also has a plan to introduce a national youth policy as well as a national sports policy that will be, I'm sure, in the throne speech that will be the next, I suppose, convening of Parliament. But that's something I'm very serious and very committed to and passionate about. So, you know, as they say, 24 hours is a long time in politics, but if I remain in the position that I am, you can be assured that that commitment will be followed through. I believe it's long overdue, and I think sports is one of the galvanizing forces of the human spirit that brings people and countries together. You will find no more euphoric spirit of a community, of a people, of a country, than a country that wins an international tournament or a club that wins a local parochial tournament. So I glory in your spirit, Pembroke Hamilton Club, every continued success. And keep up the good work with this annual scholarship event. And I look forward to, if I'm around, being invited to number 6. Thank you very much.
So I'm going to try to close. This event every year makes me reflect on the year that's just passed, and exciting things from most recently our girls in football who have been playing. Julian, hi. And previously, before that, if you were in Hamilton on May 24th, you missed a beautiful sight of our award-winning majorettes, what I call storming through the streets of Hamilton. And in memory of them, I believe I'm going to rock some socks like Aiden next year. Our footballers who are under 14s and under 16s who acquitted themselves very well. And certainly our cricketers who just finished their season, our youth cricketers who finished their season acquitted themselves very well. And for me, there's great things going on at PHC. And as the minister said, the equity is you. And I want to say thank you for coming out tonight. I want to acknowledge Mr. Roger Shakir and his team who have done a fantastic job in terms of raising money to be able to give our final points will be, for all of the awardees, I am going to remember every single word you said tonight. So for some of you, in 4 years' time, you need to come back with that degree. And 2 years after that, you should be practicing in our hospitals and in our country. For the lawyer, I'm going to be looking for you. So don't think that your words went unnoticed tonight. So with that, thank you very much. Please enjoy yourselves, introduce yourselves to our awardees, and enjoy some of the refreshments. Thank you.